1, 2, 3, let's go.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
Women as, you know, the more gentle, the fairer sex, the fairer gender, who actually have got a bit more brains about them than blokes who simply want to, as I say, knock seven bells out of each other sometimes. So I don't like to see anybody being smashed to bits, but least of all one woman to another. I think in the recent Olympics, wasn't there an outcry about someone who supposedly was a transgender man, a woman, a transgender woman, so previously a man, they thought, and he knocked the girl out, or was going to, and she said it's not fair fighting this man, and it was stopped. But actually it turned out afterwards, as it happens, as I recall, he wasn't a transgender man. It was somebody who was born as a woman, but may possibly have had both elements of a man and a woman. So it was a bit strange and unusual, but it was horrible to see that girl cowering. I only really saw it afterwards on the news, but cowering, saying, I don't want to fight because he or she is much stronger than me. So yeah, it's a brutal part of us, but maybe that's why we are still here today, many thousands of years later, sort of thing.
Yeah, and having touched on that brutal side of human of us as humans, I just thought about animals and the way that they behave, you know, because, all right, so if you put the house cat in a wild environment, chances are it would act wildly in order to survive. But because it is in a situation or in an environment where it doesn't feel threatened, it's probably become the way that it is. And same goes for the dog. I mean, dogs are the way they are. I mean, our domestic dogs, we love them, don't we? Domestic dogs are the way they are because of the environment. Now, do you think that if you took somebody perhaps that is well behaved, well mannered, well brought up in a peaceful environment, and you put them in a volatile environment, do you think that is gonna perhaps change the way they, you know, perhaps the way that they would react to violence, for instance?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. We all are creatures of our environment, aren't we? That's true. I mean, they say if you were talking, say, a fish, if you keep a fish that potentially, perhaps a koi carp or something, has the potential to grow big, if you keep it in a small fish tank, it won't grow big. It has to adapt to its environment. Whereas obviously if you do, it can grow bigger and bigger. And I think not just in size, but in other ways, whether you're animals, cats, dogs, or people, I think we have to respond probably instinctively to the surroundings that we find ourselves in. And I think, I mean, going off at a bit of a tangent, but I'm a great believer in the mantra which says life.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz, the leader of our gang. Will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does, and fund the aim of